Hello students, today we will learn how to solve numerical questions related with Arrhenius equation. Let's take the first question. The activation energy of a reaction can be determined from the slope of which graph? Your options are log k versus 1 upon t, second t upon log k versus 1 upon t, third log k versus t, and fourth log k upon t versus 1 upon t. We know Arrhenius equation is given as log k is equal to log a minus Ea upon RT. By observing this equation, you can say the graph between log k and 1 upon t will obey the equation y is equal to mx plus c, that is a straight line equation. It means your answer is the graph between log k and 1 upon t will be a straight line. So correct answer is first, log k and 1 upon t will give you a straight line. Second question is, consider the following statements. 1. Increase in concentration of reactant increase the rate of reaction for zeroth order reaction. Rate constant K is equal to collision frequency A if EA is equal to 0. Third, log K versus T is a straight line. And fourth, log K versus 1 upon T is a straight line. Correct statements are, you have to find out which out of given statements are correct. So take statements one by one. Increase in concentration of reactant increase the rate of reaction for zeroth order reaction. We know that rate of a reaction for zeroth order is given as rate is equal to K into concentration power 0. Concentration power 0 means 1. It means rate is equal to K. It is independent of the concentration. So given first statement is wrong. Let's take the second statement. Rate constant K is equal to collision frequency A if EA is equal to 0. From Arrhenius equation, K is equal to E raised to power minus EA upon RT into A. So if EA is equal to 0, it becomes 1 and K becomes equal to A. It means this statement is true. If EA is equal to 0, K is equal to A. Third statement, log K versus T is a straight line. From our last question we know the graph between log K and 1 upon T is a straight line. So this one is also wrong statement and fourth statement is correct. So second and fourth statements are correct. So out of the given option, B is the correct answer. Second and fourth are correct statements. Now third question is, energy of activation for a reversible reaction is 6 kilocalorie EA forward and heat of reaction delta H is minus 3 kilocalorie. What is the energy of activation for backward reaction? To solve this question, you have to plot the graph between potential energy and reaction coordinate. Since delta H is minus 3 kilocalorie, energy of reactant will be more than the energy of the products, and this amount is given to you delta H 3 kilocalorie, minus 3 kilocalorie. Enthalpy of reactant, enthalpy of product, the difference between two is minus 3 kilocalorie. And activation energy for forward reaction is given. This amount is 6 kilocalorie. And you have to find out energy of activation for backward reaction. It means this energy. And as you can observe, this energy is sum of 6 and 3. So it would be 6 plus 3, 9 kilocalorie. So the answer of this question is 9 kilocalorie will be the activation energy of backward reaction. Let's take the next question. The rate constant K1 of one of the reaction is found to be double than that of the rate constant of another reaction, K2. The relationship between EA1 and EA2 is EA1 less than EA2, EA1 greater than EA2, EA1 is equal to EA2, EA1 is equal to 2 into EA2. To solve this question, we know Arrhenius equation is given as K is equal to A into E raised to power minus EA upon RT. So first reaction K1 is equal to A into E raised to power minus EA1 upon RT, and K2 is equal to A into E raised to power minus EA2 upon RT for second reaction. Dividing the two equations, first and second, K1 upon K2 is equal to, A is cancelled, E raised to power EA2 minus EA1 upon RT. Taking log K1 upon K2 is equal to EA2 minus EA1 upon RT, and K1 is given as 2 into K2. Rate constant of one of the reaction is double to that of second. It means K1 is equal to 2K2. So log K1 is equal to 2K2 upon K2 is equal to EA2 minus EA1 upon RT. Log 2 is 0.3010 is equal to EA2 minus EA1 upon RT. Multiplying 0.3010 with R into T, it would be a positive term. So EA2 minus EA1 is a positive term. Hence, EA2 is greater than EA1. It means your answer is first one, EA1 is less than EA2. Let's take the next question. For a reaction taking place in 3 steps, the rate constants are K1, K2 and K3, and overall rate constant is K is equal to K1 into K3 upon K2. If the energies of activation E1, E2 and E3 are 60, 30 and 10 kilojoule per mole respectively, then the overall energy of activation is. So solving this question using Arrhenius equation, K is equal to A into E raised to power minus EA upon RT. For all these 3 steps, K1 is equal to A into E raised to power minus E1 upon RT. K2 is equal to A into E raised to power minus E2 upon RT. K3 is equal to A into E raised to power minus E3 upon RT. They may be taken as A1, A2, A3 constants, and given is K is equal to K1 into K3 upon K2. So putting the value K is equal to K1 into K3 upon K2, overall rate constant K1 is A1 into E raised to power minus E1 upon RT. K3 is equal to A3 into E raised to power minus E3 upon RT upon K2 is equal to A2 into E raised to power minus E2 upon RT. So A1 into A3 upon A2 into E raised to power minus E1 minus E3 plus E2 upon RT, where A1, A3 upon A2 can be said as overall constant A into E raised to power minus E1 minus E3 plus E2 upon RT. If overall energy of activation is E, then the equation can be written as K is equal to A into E raised to power minus E upon RT. Comparing this equation with this particular equation, we can say E is equal to E1 plus E3 minus E2. And E1, E3 and E2 are given to you. E1 is 60, E3 is 10 E2 is 30. So it comes out to be 40 kilojoule per mole. So your answer is 40 kilojoule per mole.